3,
Ooh, didn't even take
2,
me 3.
1. Are we live?
Yeah.
I think I fucked up yesterday, Chill. I mean,
You called me chill? Damn,
I'm
man.
already fucked up.
I see.
I'm
Damn,
already
you had
fucked up.
chartreuse already? Was good.
Well, I think we drank a whole bottle of chartreuse.
No,
yesterday.
you drunk a whole bottle of chartreuse.
that wasn't a good idea.
No, it wasn't.
When I woke up this morning,
You were feeling it?
I've been fucked up all morning. I think I have a. Yeah.
It's
I
weird,
must have
man.
a small ulcer or some shit.
You got an ulcer?
I have to. My stomach has been fucked up all morning. I've been fucked up, bro.
Me too.
You want to take the shot though?
Yeah, we can get this shot going, man. You know this is going to be reversed after your set, huh? So you know I'm interviewing you at the end of the night.
It's whatever.
All right.
It's hit, huh?
Whew.
Yeah, that's hot.
I still ain't ate nothing since like 3
Yeah.
o'clock yesterday. So
That was water for me.
what's up, man?
I just wanted to get you warmed up, man.
I'm
I
here.
was gonna fuck with you today, because
I know.
all your shit jokes. I don't know if I don't know. I kind of probably somewhat blacked out after strikes yesterday.
Okay.
I don't remember what I talked about. I know me and Rockaway talked for like an hour.
Nah, that was a good conversation, man.
We just
Y'all ran it. It
Rock-
didn't feel like y'all was on the phone and like everybody else was just.
Rock was going in.
Yeah.
You know what I wanted to ask you though?
What's up?
We didn't get to what was you and Rockaway's beef?
So I think the thing of it was
Wait, y'all had a real beef?
I don't think it was like
Y'all about to come to fisticuffs?
no, it was never on some like it was never on like some because I was in Tipping Point every Friday
Yeah,
and I like walked
yeah,
up on him and I
yeah.
dabbed him up every time. But I think it was like a competitive thing, and then like in my early 20s, I was very green-eyed. I was kind of jealous and like.
Oh, that's very mature of you to say something like that.
Yeah, nah, man, and it was wild because, and I told Rock this.
You think it was your ego?
It was definitely my ego. It was because the wild part is that before Rock started Tipping Point, maybe like a year before, when we were doing Sound Clash, it used to be me, Tony Scratcher, and Lyrikill, and we were over there at Hanson Willie's. So I was at Willie's.
So
before.
you was at Hanson Willis before Tipping Point got
Yeah.
there. Okay. But see,
But you know what it is? It's like when you think that like you're as well connected, and then when like niggas just start popping up out of nowhere,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
be like, so then I mean it just became a thing of like, you know, like Rock was everywhere at that time. Rock was doing all the shows with Supreme, like he was doing all the concerts, and he was everywhere, and like it just kept saying like, damn, Rock is getting like booked for everything. Man, like every time I tried to holler at somebody about something, it was like, yeah, we already got Rock.
I'll tell you like this, man. Like, as long as I've been in the city, as long as I've been DJ, every DJ kind of had a wave.
Yeah.
They have your wave, and then you kind of consolidate and get back to like a normal pack. But everybody has a up. The new DJ always has an uprise, and I feel like everybody has gone through that as the new DJ on the scene.
And I think it's because like as much as we try to like, not even like befriend, but just like know who everybody on the scene. It just seems like a lot of people come out of nowhere, and then they start to. But it was to me, it was slight ego, and then it was competition too.
Yeah.
Because like I see Rock, and I'm like, man, I could kill it. Yeah, but like it's a lot. We had a conversation. Rock dropped a mixtape in 2010 called The Weekend Mixtape. It was like a fire concept.
It's crazy to how you remember all this shit.
I still got the mixtape.
Okay.
It's a concept tape that he did, and it was basically spread out of his life over like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And the concept of the tape was so wild, and then like I kind of took it and expounded upon it, and so like a lot of my tapes since then have kind of been quote inspired, I guess, from that. But it was like a fire concept, and then
wait, the tape was a tape on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It was called The Weekend Mixtape, and it was broken down into parts, and every part was about like a certain part of it. Was like Friday afternoon, Friday night at Tipping Point, the Saturday morning when you wake up after Tipping Point.
Oh, it just had
Like
that
Saturday
vibe. It just had that
afternoon.
vibe to it.
Yeah, it gave you like
My brain's still waking up.
Nah, you
I was
good,
trying,
bro.
I was trying to what you call it. Then I ate bad as shit last night after I left here.
I still ain't ate.
I ate bad as fuck, man. I went to Wendy's, which I wasn't supposed to do, and then I had some leftover foods in my house. I just went in last night on some retarded weirdo shit.
You had a good Memorial Day. I mean, it's a Memorial Day weekend.
It
That's
was
your
weird
excuse.
though, because you're not supposed. Like number one, coming straight out of I feel like a lot of people gonna do that when they open the shit all the way back up. people gonna just binge drink and be fucked up.
We
for
were
like
talking
a
about
week.
that earlier. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Niggas ain't gonna have that tolerance no more. There's gonna be a lot of people on the floor.
I don't think I never drank a half a bottle of chartreuse either, though. You're not supposed to drink
You're
chartreuse.
not supposed to drink a half a bottle of chartreuse.
You're
like
not supposed to
maybe
do
cap
that.
out at like 2 shots, bro.
No, I think I took a shot with damn near everybody.
Yeah,
yesterday.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to cap out on like 2.
That was weird. I'm like that. He's not supposed to let me do that. Somebody's supposed to monitor me.
Yeah.
Who monitored the monitor? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's crazy that y'all had that tiff. You know what I mean?
But I think it was like one of those things.
You had any more beefs with with DJs in the city?
No, I would think, cause like I feel like I don't even call it a beef. It was just like, it's weird. Like the tension was in the air. It wasn't really beef. Cause beef to me is like I see you on site.
Let me tell you. You know what I always admired about you? I admired that you had this resilience, and you just don't give a fuck. You just go straight forward, not caring what the obstacles is. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand, to get good at anything, that's what you kind of need in your, like, mentally. You have to have that mental fortitude to go past shit. Now, I don't know if it's ego, because the ego can fucking, our ego can be our detriment to us, but it also can help us, you know what I'm saying, move forward. You know what I mean? I always thought about you in that light, especially when you got on that 102.9.
I think a lot of things about me is that I don't consider myself like a hustler. I consider myself a survivor. Yeah. So like you drop me wherever, I'm gonna figure out what it's gonna take for me to keep moving.
What kind of DJ do you consider yourself right now?
I don't know, man.
That's hard.
I'm loving playing. I get inspired by a lot of y'all. So like a lot of times when I go out to sets, it like the shit I saw yesterday with like Strikes and Kid. Like when I come to see you at like Set the Flow. Yeah. When I come and see like GQ, wherever the fuck it is, like it blow. Mikey did this shit. Man, I want to say maybe 5-6 years ago, and he probably don't even remember it. He did some shit where he combined Miguel's "Do You," and then there was a Future song, and like
you can't do what Mikey does.
But that's the thing, bro. And it's like it feeds my competitive nature to be like, damn. And I think my thing is that I'm always I'm never satisfied. Yeah. So like it's always me looking at like even though what I don't sit and enjoy the moments.
Would you consider yourself like a player or a pimp?
No. I think I have a lot of qualities that women like. I'm just like
So that's some pimp shit. It's not pimp shit?
Not really, because I'm not I think like pimping is like using them for whatever.
Not necessarily. All right, let me ask you this. Do you think in order to have a good relationship with the woman that you with, do you have to pimp her?
No, I think you just have to have like fire-ass communication. Like the thing is that a lot of people go into these situations and then you wind up dealing with somebody for like a bunch of times because y'all were never on the same wavelength. So I can cut that off like from the jump and I'll tell you what it is from the beginning.
That seemed like some player shit, but look, because I always consider you doing some player shit.
Really? No, you know what I mean, and that's you know that's wild to me because like there was a period in time that like I was stuck in my head of like I don't know how people like view me. So
don't worry about that.
No, you good. It was just like a period in time in life, and I was just like I don't know how people view me, and it was kind of just like I think that was a big motivating factor because it's like I think you always put that work in and you have that image of yourself, but you don't know if it's reflected as well. And how people view you. So I don't know I don't know how I view myself, and so I kind of get weirded out when people tell me like certain things.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this. It's just about your demeanor. I would say this, right? Like I have this theory. If you're not, and you can expound on this, if you're not able to be able to provide for the woman that you're with, she's going to ultimately leave you. What do you say to that? What do you think about that, really?
Okay, this turned into a love connection, but I mean that's a no. I'm not with you. Was interesting, but no, I think that's as a mindset, I think like men are naturally inclined to like want to provide for somebody, and my thing has always been like if I'm selfish, like that's why I don't have kids. That's why I've had a girlfriend in like 10 years.
Do you feel like you need to provide for a woman?
Not necessarily provide, because like my whole thing is about being equally yoked. So like if you ain't coming. If you ain't really, I don't believe in completing somebody. I believe in complimenting somebody. So like if you come in
like yin and yang.
Yeah, like if you coming to me to like complete you as a person, then like it's not gonna work. But like, like as like a fully built person, and we come together, then I think like that works. But I think naturally as men, I think we want to provide and protect. And I think like if you find that person that is already doing that, it kind of makes you want to do like provide for her even more.
I seen this meme. It said, what was it said? It said, what they call that shit when chivalry? It said chivalry isn't dead.
Chivalry's not a real thing.
But the meme, I'm gonna tell you the meme and tell me what you think. It said chivalry isn't dead, and right under that was said, "You're such a fucking hoe. I love it." And that's Dos Machatas singing outside.
Well, all right. So here's the thing. Chivalry is not what people believe it to be. Chivalry is actually established back in the medieval times, and it's actually a code amongst knights. Mm-hmm. It has nothing to do with like taking care of a woman.
Dropping some game on me.
Yeah. So what like I think people call chivalry is like having good manners. Like, it's like opening the door for somebody. Yeah. Like that's manners. Like that ain't.
So if I say, man, you're a pretty bitch, is that chivalrous?
No. I mean, and personally, like it's weird to me.
Or is that an oxymoron?
I don't know, cause like you deal in the world. I think it's so weird because it's like bitch. Bitch is like one of them words that's like kind of like nigga now. It's like you can't say it, but I can say it. But like in New Orleans, women are, like I've dated a woman.
Sometimes I say bitch loosely, and it's kind of endearing, and sometimes I mean bitch in a different way. You don't use the word bitch.
Not like directed towards women. I'll use bitches like a noun. Like I'm talking, if I'm talking about like a car, like that bitch nice.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a car.
I use it all type of ways.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. And I think
like old catfish.
I think it was just like the way I was not raised per se, but like I mean, it was like
you're
my
a
mom
gentleman.
and my sisters. Sure.
All right.
I don't think so.
But you're not. Are you chivalrous when you DJ? Like, are you like? You're not concerned about being in a mannerly way when you're communicating with the crowd. Like, I'm not a chivalrous DJ. No, I don't give a fuck what you think when I'm DJing.
I don't either. I think the only people that really matter is like as long as the bar is making money and like because that's my favorite thing in the world is like when somebody comes up to you and like either like nobody's dancing the song, you got a whole club rocking.
Yeah.
And like so like I just kind of look at it. I try to have like an MC as a buffer though, because like I don't want to talk to you.
Oh man, it's like
and like they've started getting way more like I had a chick come up to me when I was at the den upstairs. She came up on the stage and tried to look in like my computer.
Oh yeah, they got some people that do some wild ass shit, especially because a lot of times I'm in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
And I just see like I'll walk off and I'll see some kid trying to do this, some weirdo shit with my DJ equipment. Now usually times I'm not annoyed, but like let's say I haven't ate anything that night. And I'm just in a pissed off mood. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Get about my shit. Like, I'll curse some people out.
The wildest shit to me is like the chicks that think they have like pretty privilege.
Oh, yeah.
They come up there and then they be like, hey, I want to learn how to be. And I'll be like, fam,
how you deal with pretty women? You dismiss them or you?
Nah, man. I just be like, I give them a card. Like, if you want to learn this, it's fire. And with like one of the things I've learned, like at being single for as long as I have been and dealing with women, a woman that's like interested in me her first line will always be, "Damn, I want a DJ.
Can you give me the DJ?"
Yeah, that's the line right there, bro. And like right there, you like,
that's the line. Flocka, you ever got that? Can you teach me the DJ? You got that line yet? Can you teach me the DJ? Oh yeah,
and they don't never because like they real light. And then the wild part,
what I'm gonna teach you, yo? What you gonna come to the house and we gonna be sitting in the house and I'm gonna hold
the
you.
Wild part, like these be like career women, like they
you
not
want to learn how to DJ.
Yeah,
you won't kick it on this.
But
you know what I mean?
I think as I got older, I started like discerning that like just because like you attract me, I'm not fucking with it. I mean,
it's
I think that's always been my thing though. Like I'm honest. I think chicks like me because I'm honest.
I mean that's what you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? That's
I'm okay with like One of my things is like one of my things in life has always been like I'm perfectly. I prefer like a definite answer. I hate when niggas leave you in purgatory with anything. Like,
what is your sign?
Scorpio.
I don't know anything about. I don't know shit about signs. I got a partner. If I call him right now, he would tell you A to B about how your life is. I got a homie who do that right now. He does it for me. But I know like certain signs because of him.
They think we're like very
freaky. That's what they say.
Yeah, that we're kind of like obsessed. Not obsessed, but we venture more to the occult and the dark and like death and shit.
I never thought that you ever was a dark person, but you might be dark on some other shit. You might have a secret page.
No, I don't. I really want to have a burner account because they be having shit. It's so wild because like the shit I be wanting to tweet.
Yeah.
Like I need to go back, but like if you go back to like my tweets from like 10 years ago,
yeah,
I think that just shows progression as a person too. Though.
Sometimes I read my old tweets,
but I cringe at some of the shit I used to say.
I don't, man, because I'm kind of been like this person who I've been. If I say some fucked up shit, then I might have a different stance. Yeah, I might have a different stance, but that's how we grow as people, man.
But that's what it is for me, and it just be some shit that I'd be like, damn, I can't believe I said that.
I know we probably going a little longer, but we still waiting for digital, right?
Oh, all right. Well, we good then.
Oh,
well, let me ask you something, bro.
Oh shit.
So we're gonna start your interview early. So here's my thing. I met you in I thought me.
Remember when I first started DJ?
Well, no. Okay. So wait, let me tell y'all a story. This is what happened. 2012, I came up with this fire idea, and I was like, I wanted to start a group of DJs in the city of New Orleans. I called 4 of the DJs, and we met up at a daiquiri shop on in front of Lakeside Mall. It was myself. It was he was Cousin Cav at the time.
I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
That. I do remember
and it
that.
was GQ. I invited Rock. Rock didn't show up. You remember? It was supposed to be the 4 of us.
Rock sometimes don't show up for shit.
But yeah. So we started a collective, and around the time you were doing your own thing and Q was doing this thing. That's how we started Green Lion Sunday.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we did like 4 or 5 mixes. And I don't think it took off. I don't think it took off at the time because I think we all were like so like straight ahead focused on like what we were doing as like different. So anyway, my whole thing is to ask you, what does it feel like? Because I view you as a cultural bearer.
Yeah.
And I think that we're very kindred in the fact that we don't really give a like we're gonna do what we do regardless, and you either gonna hop on or it's like fuck you.
Yeah.
So what is that like, and how has that been like the growth, like seeing it from when you were at like Lemonheads and you was popping Lemonheads off on Sundays, because you was like really the first dude out here doing day parties in the city.
Yeah, I know.
And like Lemonheads went a good way.
I had beef with Nada.
So Lemonheads went what, a good 4?
It went about
3 years.
3 years,
and then you moved over.
Out. I mean, it was such a Lemonheads was such a goddamn. Lemonheads just took so much time out of me. But I was like just starting getting into DJing. I would go to Lemonheads and start at 1 o'clock. We wouldn't leave the 10 because it was from 3 to 9.
And I remember them days because like the opener, you started like 1, but it was hot as fuck because we used to be outside. We was in the courtyard.
People wouldn't show up to about 5. I would DJ all day sometimes.
Yeah.
I would DJ from 3 to 9 and make $50 at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
But I think people don't really like see that part of like the DJ side.
No, they don't.
And I think that like they think it's just instant money when you like nigga. It's been some of it's like but like the love of what I do.
I mean, it hasn't changed that much. You know what I'm saying? I'm still kind of doing the same shit with Set the Flow. I mean, Set
the Flow has become like a thing. And I mean, it's been like, and I mean, I've seen you work with it and shit.
Yeah.
But like, what is it that, and especially I guess when you did well, 2 things. What prompted you to change from Cousin Cav to Lil Jodeci? And what do you think the big difference is? Because I feel like these are the same vibes you were giving off for Lemonheads. So what do you think the difference is between like Lemonheads and what you was doing at Big Mama's Lounge to what Set the Flow is now?
Me understanding who I am as an artist all the way. Like, I knew Cousin Cav wasn't it. It was just like I had to get out there and run my play. So I was like, sometimes you try to run your play and wait for the play to work, and you'll just be waiting. It's like, I always make this analogy. If you try to wait for all the lights to be green to go somewhere, you're never going to get there.
Right.
You got to sometimes you got to run the fucking red light.
Right.
Or just go. But Pink Rum, when we flipped the Pink Rum and switching to Lil Jodeci, like around that time, me and Mikey was doing a radio show.
Yeah, I remember Monstars Mix Show.
And
I
was like,
every Monday, bro.
This cousin Cav shit wasn't working. It's not that it wasn't working. It's not who I totally was.
Right.
And I knew that. And I couldn't. So Lil Jodeci was just some shit I was like, let me just play with shit because I always been playing with ideas. And I ran with it. That picked up. And then all the Pink Room shit picked up. And me and Brandon always had an idea of just controlling the market from each facet, like controlling the market from the youth all the way to like we wanted to control the market from 12 to 50 on some shit, or 12 to 45. That was the play because I knew the power of music and I know what it could do for everyone. Like I know that if you get people into the music, you have my scene with Soul Sister did. Soul Sister had people from 18 to 60 in this motherfucker. Right. That always intrigued me. So when we did Set the Flow, when they told me to come do Set the Flow, and it wasn't, bro, I came up with the name Set the Flow in literally 3 days because he was like, I got a spot for you at High Hill. I was like, I bet. I didn't have no name for it. I just came up with something, and then I build around the idea of that shit. Like I come up with an idea and I build around it.
So was the original idea to be a spot?
I wanted a dance party. That's what I wanted.
So I mean that's been as long as I've known you, like 8-9 years. That's been like
that's been my thing.
You know what's funny? I still got your mixed 13 or 14, the laid back.
Shit, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
the red thing. That was
yeah. I still got the jump. But I mean that has been your vibe. So
to be real with you, Set the Flow has historical meaning to it though. Mm-hmm. It's like some African shit. You gotta look it up. It's an African African dance, but I can't.
Can't fully explain. I get it.
The whole thing, but I just don't want to.
So, I mean, do you think that like there's so I guess I can break that down in like eras. So, do you think that like aside from your personal growth and growth as a DJ, do you think that there's a difference between like Cousin Kev and Lemonheads and Lil Jodeci and Set the Flow?
Not they one and the same, but not they the same animal with different beasts. Some type of shit like. It's not that it's a different because it's the same ideology. Mm. It just has grown. Like, what's the fucking... I didn't never play Pokemons. But I know they have the Pokemon that's a small Pokemon, and then that nigga
they all evolve
into some wild shit.
So
you
like
know what
Pikachu,
I'm saying?
Yeah, Pikachu is like the basic, and then you go up, yeah.
I was a Pikachu when I was... He's here?
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm about to tell him about my Pikachu theory.
We can run this Pikachu theory.
Pikachu... was the first shit. That's what Lemonheads, and it was yellow. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But Pikachu might turn to a green monster. I don't know how he turned.
You're right. I get what you're saying.
But that's what's like, and this is not even the last evolvation. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on this shit called Don't Down the Internet right now, where I want to go like deeper and darker. But I always wanted something where I could do some light and the dark. But yeah, we could talk about that later.
Oh, we definitely. So I
really don't like getting into my shit because I like.
Nah. You think that's not what's gonna happen at the end of the night? We definitely gonna have a conversation, bruh.
I'm Lil Jodeci. Skills, we got digital coming up next. I hope y'all stay tuned.
Young Spin Griffey in here, man. Appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you for popping the Joce Blend off and really just getting the community together because I think that's a whole nother vibration that the city needed. I'm going to probably do a lot of this shit sober today, but don't tell nobody I'm drinking water and giving everybody else tequila.
Yeah.
They don't know that.
I mean, on one final note, though, I do appreciate everybody that's like been tuning in. And it's been great, like the feedback and from the community. Me and GQ came together with the idea to Joce Blend to like network, do techniques, and all this other shit. And it's so crazy that like this is our 5th one. This is
let him talk.
This is like our anniversary. And that's a lot, man. Like I don't know, bro. It's just fire that like we have a group of like other DJs that feel the same about the culture and are very in tune with everything. So I just want to say from like the bottom of my heart, thank you guys, because it's so wild that like an idea has actually become a thing, and I'm proud of like what this has become, what it's going to be, and I'm just proud of like everybody that's fucking with it, man. So I appreciate y'all. That's my time. We got DJ Digital up next. Is he ready? Yeah, he does. All right, yeah. So we about to shoot over. Oh. Okay, so the stream is gonna go black right quick, but come right back because DJ Digital is up, and then. Well, yeah, just stay in the chat, man, and shout out to Jess and Legatron for hating on my beanie weenie. It's alright.